It was the day after his 9th birthday, January 9th, 2002. I was actually taking him to school because we had brownies and juice and that kind of stuff in the car. And we slid on black ice, went into a ditch and hit a tree. And he either did not have his seatbelt on at all or had taken it off sometime between the time we left the house and hit the tree. So he has frontal, temporal, and parietal lobe injuries and something they call counter-coup injury, and that was from his brain inside of his head hitting the front and then the back. And he also had several lacerations to the left side of his face. He had like over 200 stitches.
I got in a car wreck in the year 2000. It's been harder going to school. People make fun of you because of it. Classes get a little tougher.
He was in 3rd grade. He missed the whole 3rd quarter. We went back to the 4th quarter and we started like a half a day. The hospital was great. They like had conference calls with people at the school. This is what we need to have you have set up. We need homebound tutoring so he can get caught up. Initially when he comes back, it'll probably be like half days because he's going to be tired. And then we'll work on going on from there. We came back. They didn't have anything set up for him. No homebound tutoring. In fact, we never got a tutor at home.
Just started understanding the information more. You got to have a little extra help. I have like the LD classes. They give me like for the test, it's all multiple choice instead of short answers.
Because brain injury is still so new to the society, it's not like a child with autism, for instance. You can't go in there and say, you know, okay, when you had Jane Doe as a student and she was autistic, tell me the kind of things you did. The chances of them having children with brain injury are very great. Whether they knew they had the brain injury or not is the question. I think a lot of times the issues that a brain injured child has gets passed off as attention deficit, OCD, other issues, which they may have secondary to the brain injury, or it may look like they have those because of the brain injury, but the way in which they need to be handled is so totally different. So I think what's most important is you need to find a school where the principal, the special education department, anybody who's going to be involved with your child is going to be open to letting you be part of that team.
My mom had to go in numerous times and kind of, not physically, but mentally fight with the teachers and principal and kind of teach them what brain injury is and what it can do. And
there are places to go and there are people who can help, and you are going to have to look for those places, and you are going to have to research things, and it's not easy. It's not at all. But the reward that you're going to get is that you're going to know that you've done everything you can to help that person, and they will have the best chance at as normal a life as they can have because you were involved in their life. Had I not been in the position that I was in when this happened, I was a nurse, like a community health nurse, and I was able to access, you know, information and help that way. I don't know where we'd be. I don't know. I hate to even think of where we'd be, but prayer, you have to pray every day, not just for them, but for yourself, because you're not always going to have the answer. And you know what? That's okay.